Hey guys, Adam Broussard here. What you doing on a Saturday? Pretty day like today, huh? Well, I'm just leaving the office. You know why? It's because I got work to do. I have debt to pay. I owe people money. My businesses need to continue to move forward. Now you can start breaking that down however you want, because it goes further and further into details. But that's the nit and gritty of it. It's 4 o'clock, leaving the office. I woke up this morning and started social engagement. From my house, made coffee, visited with my wife and kids. Kids had stuff to do. My wife was bringing them around. And so, Saturday's a work day. Do you make your Saturdays a work day? You know, I look at people sometimes and they're not where they want to be, or they live in a nice house and seemingly drive nice cars, nice relationships, and they got it all made. They got a good job. Boom, boom, boom. And then something happens in their life. Now, it could be the loss of a job, could be the loss of a close one, it could be sin just totally in the life. You might not ever lose your job, but you're not being a good spouse. You're not being a good parent. You know, people are, oh, you work too much. You know, you need to spend time with your kids. Well, I believe that there's seasons in life that you have to go through. And part of that season is you're going to go through an extreme period of work. And the work and chaos that you're going to go through would be not, I don't want to say, it's not fun. By no means, I wouldn't say that this would classify as fun, but there is some fun in it. Like, to be completely frank, things that I worked on today, Saturdays are the funnest for me because it's all more creativity type of day. And I love being creative. I think I'm a creative person by nature. And so, like, doing what I did today would be more on the fun spectrum. Plus, it's Saturday, so my phone doesn't blow up like it does during the weekday by like 90%. I mean, like we're maybe had 2 calls today, where every day I literally get dozens and dozens of phone calls from real life phone situations to spam phone calls to business. I mean, it's just all kind of stuff. But long story short, there's a little bit of brain ease to where you can be a little bit more creative. So I've just learned all throughout my career, Saturdays is the day. And I used to not work that much on Saturdays. It kind of blows my mind now. So I'm going to be completely truthful and frank. There was a period of time I still needed money. I don't understand. I wasn't creative enough to start shooting videos and to be online as much as I am now, especially with the media. It took me, let's say, 15 years, okay? No, less than that. Let's say 10 to 12 years, okay? Last 3 years, way more, where now I'm on it so much now, you guys can't see, but you might see me like, subscribe, comment, repost, do those type of things, but now it just totally clicked way more, you know, and it's clicking. It's not completely like fledged out, but it's not supposed to be, you know. But man, I had such a, you know, lost opportunity of doing the things that I'm doing now in the social media, social engagement world. That could have started, you know, 15 years ago when these things started popping out. But guess what? The Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. I don't cry over it because God made me who I am through everything that I went through. And 15 years ago, 10 years ago, I was not the man that I am right now. That's why I didn't do it. It's because I thought I was working, but thinking is not working. Action is working. And it took me taking actions in the right directions to start gaining steam. I was taking action. I was waking up. I was doing what I wanted to do. But it was not fruitful at all. Where now you look at my calendar of events, man, like we're busy every day. And do I have the income and money that I want? No, but when I look at it, my income, my gross income has significantly grown. My net income is trailing behind a little bit at a time. And at the end of the day, I have to continue to work towards decreasing expenses, increasing income. But ultimately, that's not how I think about it. I think more of it as offering things that nobody else does or can do and grow my skill set, and then share that and then monetize for it. And at the end of the day, your income grows with the amount of skills that you have and resources that you have in order to put those skills to use. So focus on your skills. Focus on the resources that you have and the things that you can do today. Focus on your mindset. You know, the business of an entrepreneur is a person that has to have tremendous faith and tremendous endurance. I'm not a endurance runner or athletic endurance type of guy. Every time I go after some sort of athleticism, I work myself to exhaustion, and it's because I just don't want to stop. Like at the end of the day, I'm the Energizer Bunny. I'm the gas pedal. I'm not going to stop. And sometimes it's like, man, you get into these situations where like it looks like you're about to stop. It looks like somebody's about to stop you. And then I pivot, move and shake, jump over the wall, barrel through the brick wall, like, I don't know. There's just something that happens. I'll give you a quick example. This will probably be on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn sending messages from my media company and my recovery homes for donations and stuff to business owners. I've been doing that I've seen messages from probably 10 years ago that I've been doing that off and on, okay? When I'm in need and I'm lost in the woods, I go to LinkedIn and I start sending messages to people. Funny enough, that's just how I am. Well, all of a sudden now, the things that I'm offering with my media company, especially, I'm getting engagements and may have gotten a job off of it with, I think I've probably done a few hundred messages so far. Well, that's super sweet. And if I don't get the job, which I feel pretty strongly that I'm going to, we're going to start doing something. We're going to start helping this nonprofit out and figure out the details from there. It's mainly because I'm not prideful enough to look at it from the degree, oh, you need to pay me this, and this is what I'm worth, and all this kind of, I ain't worth nothing, man. I'm worth gaining more skills. Because the more skills I have, guess what? The more in demand I am. And I can look right now and know that, man, when people really tap in to the knowledge that I have because of all my experiences of success and most importantly failures, they get more intrigued. So the reason why I am where I am is because I continue to sharpen that skill set. And if you don't believe me, you don't have to. Just come talk to me. Reach out, you know. Let me look at your stuff. Let me tell you exactly what I think you should be doing, you know. And you may not like that advice. You may not like anything. But I'm going to tell you what. If anybody's ever in a bind in business, financially, or both, I mean, it would be equated to both. You ain't never going to meet a man like me that hadn't been repeatedly in more binds to figure this out. And I've always had to increase my sales and become resourceful in order to continue to go and move forward. So, I think that's what's going to make me continue to have success, is because now the conversations and the people that I'm conversing with are on higher levels. And I've hit some first bases, some second bases, some little home runs on the pee-wee, field every once in a while. But man, I'm getting on deck for some home runs in the big leagues, in the pros. And guess what? I'm just not gonna stop. I think that's just the key to it, is just keep developing the skills and not stopping. So, Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna go wash the vehicle for my wife, because I love her. I'm going to then get home, play with my kids for a few hours while it's still daylight, and looks like we got a detour ball. You know how funny life is. We have a detour over there. I don't know if y'all could have saw that, because that's how it goes. Everything is smooth sailing until you get a detour, or a punch in the face, or somebody didn't pay you, or you didn't sell what you thought you were going to sell, and you made all the phone calls. So, time to man up, show up every day. Stop making it look pretty. It's very ugly at times. Enjoy the rest of the day. God bless.